Have you ever found yourself endlessly scrolling through your phone, consuming content that leaves you feeling empty? If so, you're not alone. It's a symptom of something much bigger, something many people are calling brain rot. In this video, I'll explore what brain rot really is, how it's connected to the way we live today, and why it's a symptom of a deeper cultural crisis. Technology, consumerism, and the loss of meaning have shaped the modern mindset, and how this affects our relationships, our sense of purpose, and even our mental well-being. I'll also share insights on how we can rediscover meaning and connection in a world that often feels fragmented and shallow. So let's see if we can make sense of this brain rot and maybe even find a way out. In a world dominated by digital distractions, where the endless scroll of content has become a daily ritual, the phenomenon of brain rot has entered our cultural dictionary. Popularized on social media, the term refers to a perceived decline in cognitive engagement and meaningful thought, largely attributed to excessive consumption of trivial online content. While it may seem like a modern problem, brain rot reflects a deeper, more profound cultural malaise, one rooted in the erosion of philosophical inquiry, spiritual grounding, and the meaningful connections that once anchored human life. Throughout history, religious and philosophical traditions provided a framework for understanding the world and humanity's place within it. These traditions invited people to engage deeply with the symbolic, the mysterious, and the profound questions of existence. They offered a way to ground life's struggles in narratives that connected individuals to something larger than themselves. However, in our increasingly secular and materialistic society, these frameworks have been dismissed, even ridiculed. Religion is often caricatured as irrelevant, while philosophy is seen as esoteric or impractical. This cultural shift has not only marginalized the profound, but also disrupted the trickle-down effect these ideas once had on popular culture, where art, literature, and even daily conversation once reflected the influence of religious and philosophical ideas. Today's culture is dominated by trends that prioritize surface over substance. The result is a void. While scientific and technological progress has offered incredible advancements, it has often come at the expense of the symbolic and the spiritual. The mystery and meaning that once grounded human life have been replaced by an emphasis on empirical certainty and rapid consumption, leaving many to navigate a world that feels increasingly fragmented and devoid of coherence. In the absence of shared spiritual or philosophical narratives, technological progress and consumerism have become the guiding lights of modern society. Technology, while connecting us in unprecedented ways, has also distanced us from a sense of belonging. Social media and other digital platforms foster curated identities and shallow interactions, replacing authentic relationships with performative exchanges. Consumerism, on the other hand, encourages us to see everything, including ideas, beliefs, and even relationships, as disposable. In a consumer-driven world, meaning itself becomes trendy, something to be tried on and discarded at a whim. This mindset undermines the depth and permanence that are essential for creating a sense of purpose. As these forces dominate, they shape a worldview that sees the world as a chaotic, meaningless mess, something to be managed or fixed. This mindset often casts humanity as its own hero, tasked with creating order out of chaos. But humans, as fallible beings, are ill-equipped for this role. When the weight of heroism proves too heavy, it leads to disillusionment and existential despair. Without a grounding in deeper narratives, life can feel like a burdensome task. The day-to-day demands of existence, work, relationships, and personal struggles become overwhelming in the absence of a larger story to contextualize them. This burden drives individuals to seek comfort in superficial pleasures, often through consumerism or endless scrolling on social media. This behavior is not just escapism, it is a symptom of a deeper longing. People are searching for meaning, connection, and purpose in a fragmented world. Each swipe, purchase, or fleeting moment of entertainment offers the hope of fulfillment, but rarely delivers. Instead, it exacerbates the sense of emptiness, creating a cycle of seeking and dissatisfaction. Meaning is not something we create in isolation. It is discovered in relationship, with others, with nature, and with the mystery of existence itself. In the past, these relationships were often grounded in spiritual or heroic narratives that connected individuals to something greater. Spirituality, in particular, provided a framework for understanding the world as meaningful and interconnected. It helped individuals see their struggles as part of a larger story, fostering resilience and hope. Similarly, the archetype of the hero, found in myths and religious traditions, offered a model of transformation and service, showing that meaning arises through connection and contribution. Today, these grounding narratives have been largely replaced by transactional relationships and superficial interactions. Without a deeper purpose, relationships risk becoming fragile and unfulfilling. The result is a sense of alienation, where individuals feel disconnected not only from others, but also from themselves and the world around them. To counteract brain rot, we must reclaim the depth and richness that comes from engaging with meaningful narratives. This does not mean rejecting technology or progress, but finding a balance. Technology can be a tool for connection and discovery if used intentionally, while consumerism can be tempered by practices that prioritize depth over disposability. Rebuilding a sense of meaning requires a cultural shift. We need to reintroduce philosophical and spiritual ideas into our education, art, and media. Stories, whether ancient myths or modern explorations of the human condition, can remind us of the beauty and mystery of existence. At the individual level, fostering relationships grounded in meaning is essential. These relationships provide the context in which we can discover our place in the world, alleviating the burden of meaningless living. By reconnecting with others, with nature, and with the mystery of existence, we can move beyond the distractions of consumerism and rediscover a sense of purpose. The phenomenon of brain rot is not just a problem of cognitive decline. It is a symptom of a deeper existential crisis. It reflects the ways in which modern society has lost its grounding in meaning and connection. But this crisis also offers an opportunity, a chance to reflect, rediscover, and reimagine our relationship with the world and each other. By embracing balance and seeking meaning in relationship rather than isolation, we can begin to heal the fragmentation of modern life. In doing so, we not only address brain rot, but also create a more fulfilling and grounded way of being in the world. Seven ways to overcome brain rot. Limit screen time. Set boundaries for how much time you spend on social media and aim to engage more deeply with content that inspires thought and reflection. Engage in meaningful conversations. Seek out discussions about philosophy, spirituality, and the big questions of life. Talking with others can help you rediscover depth and connection. Spend time in nature. Reconnect with the natural world to ground yourself in the rhythms and beauty of existence. Nature fosters a sense of awe and belonging. Read thoughtful books. Dive into literature, philosophy, or religious texts that challenge you to think and expand your perspective. Slow, intentional reading can help rebuild cognitive engagement. Practice reflection. Set aside time for journaling, meditation, or prayer to deepen your connection with yourself and the mystery of existence. Focus on relationships. Cultivate meaningful relationships by being present and investing in shared experiences that go beyond the superficial. Reconnect with art and storytelling. Engage with art, music, and storytelling that resonates on a deeper level. These mediums can rekindle your sense of wonder and connection to humanity,